YouTube'a da koyun olur olmaz. Ben bakayım bir aktif mi?
Okay. Mach mal Dings so. Share. Discord.
Artık daha full yani. Tamam oldu falan. Görünmüyor yani.
So. Neye görüyorsun? Also privat. Also Stephen cooking this bro. Hello guys. Finally live, come on, yeah, let's go brother. Simon, welcome. Yeah, just sharing everywhere that we have started. As you can see, I already have the gold chart on. Just posting everywhere so everyone is aware of the stream. And then we'll start with breaking down the markets and let's see what we can get today. So make sure to hit the like button so we can get. Yeah, the link I think is not good. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was a really great day on gold. If you saw our posts, it was a really great day. And let's see how today goes. And yeah, let me do an Instagram story really quick as well. So we are live on stream. Come on the stream and let's trade live together. And yeah, how are you guys doing? It's echoing, okay, interesting. Yeah, let me fix that really quickly. Let me fix that, brother. Thanks for telling me. Let's fix it. Yeah, the charts don't have anything now. So we can fix everything with the mic. Maybe also the mic from the camera or something. How is it now, brother? How is the sound right now? Let me know. Please use the keyframe frequency of 4 seconds. Currently, keyframe not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. Current keyframe is 8 seconds. Yeah, the other mics are on mute, brother. You just fixed it, okay? Try. Yes, let's see. Test. Test 101. Yes, let's see. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, probably there was a bug, but yeah. Everything is saved now, right, brother? Is everything saved? Okay. So yeah, thanks for the patience, guys. So let's see. Yeah, let's start with gold, and let's do like a top-down analysis here on gold. As you can see, the daily, we got a manipulation candle right here. Okay, so yesterday was obviously very easy for the guys who trade the manipulation model. Why? Because you had 2 1-hour manipulation candles bullish, so you already knew that you had to buy this thing. Yeah, and let's go on the 50-minute time frame. So today, obviously, we came into this 4-hour 1-hour fair value gap right here during Asia, and we also retested the previous week high right here. Okay, so that was already a really nice retest, and from there price went up. And now the good thing is price is coming back down. We do have a 1-hour bullish fair value gap right in here. What I would like to see is at least come back into here, so we sweep the London lows, maybe even tap into the daily open or sweep this doji right here as well. And after that, we could easily look for buys again. But other than that, I'm not really that interested. Of course, if price presents something else that I didn't talk about right now, it's completely fine, then we'll take it. But that's just the best scenario that I would like to see. Okay, so I would like to see us come back into here again, sweeping the Asian lows and retesting the previous week high as well again. Okay, so let us check. Yeah, just let me fix this right here, because I don't want to see all of that. Okay, perfect. And let me also change the MC colors. Let's do it red. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go on Nasdaq. Nasdaq also had a really great push yesterday, as you can see, but I didn't really trade it because I was just riding the gold longs. And right here, what we can see is pretty much almost the same idea as gold, like to come back down a little bit more, you know, and at least retest the previous day's high, which is right here, or even come down lower and sweep the Asian low right in here. And since tomorrow is FOMC, guys, I'm really cautious on what I'm going to trade today, okay? And I'm really gonna take the most probable setups, and if a market presents a really nice scalp trade, whatever, an opportunity, then that's also really great. But other than that, we'll stick to our strategy and just do what our strategy tells us to do. And by the way, guys, we will also have prop firm challenge giveaways on the streams here as well. So if you want to have giveaways, then let me see that on the like button. Let me see those likes increase, so we know, okay, you want giveaways on the streams as well. And just share the stream also with friends and family or anyone who trades or likes trading. Yeah, okay. We got from 7 likes to 11 likes. That's nice. So I guess there are people who want giveaways. Yes, as we can grow the stream, guys, we will definitely have a lot of opportunities where we can give away a lot of things for the community. And yeah, so if we can grow this stream together, we will all have a lot of fun, nice profits, and also free challenges for you guys, and maybe also other stuff, you know. It doesn't only have to be prop firm challenge giveaways, maybe also some other things. Okay, yeah, we are now seeing a rejection from here, but yeah, this most likely just a pullback, in my opinion, to get some buyers enticed from here. As you can see, like, most people view this as like a demand zone or order block, whatever they call it, you know. It made a break of structure here, it broke structure here, then another one, it swept this low, made another high, and now it's coming back to the extreme. So most people would like to buy here, but yeah, we're not gonna do that just yet. No. Yeah, 1 hour closure in 12 minutes. So let's see. We had an almost manipulation candle right here. So that enticed a lot of buyers, obviously. So buyers are really getting trapped at the moment. But now what we have to wait is for the sellers getting trapped. Okay. And as soon as the sellers are trapped, that's where we will jump into the buys. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know in the live chat, guys. We can go over your questions or anything you want us to go through. You can also send a chart or a previous trade or a loss, whatever, you know, anything you want us to go through. Nice, we are already at 14 likes with 23 viewers. So 9 viewers don't like this stream yet, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, guys, look what happens. We come up and just retest the key level and come back down again. Emilian Ivanov, do you resume signals?
We won't do signals as we announced. What we will do instead is we will just live stream here on YouTube completely for free, and the indicator that you can see right here on my chart, you will have a chance to use this as well. And the good thing is about this one, guys, is, I mean, we probably invested like 5 to 6 months of work into this indicator with a software company, and this is now like the last version, last update. You know, like we do like small tweaks here and there to get it really like almost to perfect. You know, it's never gonna be perfect since it's just a completely mechanical tool, so it doesn't have your experience, whatever, etc. But we try to make it as perfect as possible, and that's why it's gonna take a little bit more, but you will see the indicator in action here on the stream as well. So most of the time what will happen is you will see the long short signal or bull trap and bear trap signal from the indicator, and that's exactly where we'll going to enter the trades as well. So we will just do what the indicator tells us. My only feedback, bro, is that the screen resolution is blurry and not sharp. Okay, do you mean from the charts? That's interesting. I don't really know why that is, but I can look at it later on. But thanks for the feedback, Simon. Also regarding the sound, that was also really a lot of help. Since we cannot hear ourselves, we would have to open it up from a phone and stuff and listen to it, you know. Okay. Yeah, the max resolution is currently 720 pixels. Yeah, I think we did that on purpose so we don't have any latency and it's not bugging, etc. I think, right, brother? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can up it a little bit. I'm not really that tech guy, but Kadir knows how to do those things a bit better than me. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, bro. Makes sense. Yeah, so we don't want to up it too much, you know. I mean, we do have the tech to do it, but of course, we don't want the stream to lag behind, you know. Like last time, I mean, it was a headache. Yeah, at this current moment, I cannot edit it, but maybe on the next stream. We just saw where we can do that, but yeah. So, yes. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm also going to have a look at US 30 Dow Jones. Why? Because yesterday it didn't really do much, as you can see. The daily was really small on US 30. And most of the time, when the daily on US 30 is that small, you will see a lot of big moves happening on the next day. So that's why I'm also really interested in US 30. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on those right before New York Stock Exchange open, so 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be really, really interesting. As you can see, we are in a huge 4-hour and 1-hour fair value gap. And as you can see, we had a really nice long signal here on first day. And yeah, it was also really nice trade. Just, I mean, the same exact things that we teach on the channel, guys. 50-minute MC, but we had it on the 5-minute actually. Let me show you. right here. Right here we had the 5-minute MC with a bear trap as well. Look, bearish manipulation candle right before NYSE, and with NYSE we got that 5-minute MC, and yeah, I mean, it was a no-brainer. And this thing, I mean, here it says, yeah, 3R, but I mean, it went for way more than that, so that's also fine. You don't have to catch the entire move, just be on the right direction. That's completely enough. Yeah, let's see what's gold doing. Yeah, as you can see, guys, that's what I talked about. Most of the people will try to buy this right here, and especially if they didn't limit this, they will buy after this pin bar right here, you know. But as you can see, nothing for us, for the indicator right here. I mean, not even previous day high, not even the fair value gap, nothing. So we'll just wait and see patiently. And that's the most important thing what we as traders have to do. Just sit on your hands. I mean, if I would show you guys my trading history from the past week, I think I had only 2 trades or something. And that's completely fine, you know, because as you can see, for example, on gold, let me show you the daily time frame. Look, this was the past week. Okay, Monday, that day I had a trade, and I think on Thursday, and that was the loss, I think. You know, so only also on Tuesday. Sorry, yes, that 10 a.m. news got me out of the position. But look, 5 days, and only one of them was really good. Okay, so that means it was a really good decision to not trade on every single day, you know. Do we have any other news today? No. No. By the way, we will start with trading live like futures prop firm challenges, like evaluations with you guys together on stream. And we will also, just so you guys know, we will always switch it up a little bit. So my brother Kadir, as you guys know, he's right next to me. So we will always switch it up a little bit. Like when I'm getting a little bit tired or I need a break, we'll just switch. And just so you guys know, you will also be able to trade those if you want to with us as well. And yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be really valuable. So you because you guys will be able to see what we're doing, how we are gonna pass the evaluation. Hopefully, you know, obviously it's not guaranteed, but with futures, I think it's very easy to pass the evaluation phase. What's actually not that easy is the trading drawdown on the actual funded accounts, you know, PA accounts. Okay, so 1 hour closure is gonna be in a minute, so we're gonna check that. And let me see how the 4 hour looks at this moment. Okay, that's also really nice. We still have an imbalance left on the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour could also do something like this. Wait, let me show you. I think that's also a possibility. Where's the brush? here. Look, the 4 hour could come all the way like into here and then go again, and then leave like a huge wick, you know, but close something around here, and then the next 4 hour could just push a little bit more. That's also a really good possibility that we have to be aware of. What do you guys think of that idea? Mehdi Raza, brother, how can I use this indicator? It will be available soon. We will launch very soon. We are just gonna make, you know, like comprehensive videos about everything, so people that want to use it exactly know what it can help you with. So let us look at the 1 hour closure. Okay, the 1 hour close pretty strong, so we now actually have a bull trap on the, from this almost manipulation candle right here actually. So that's really interesting. So that means we could come down a little bit more as we talked before. So that's good actually, because I do want to buy low, you know. So what is low currently? Low is below midnight, below daily open, below the Asian lows, okay? So that's of a lot of interest for me personally. And yeah, and guys, if you are aware of these things, you know, okay, so what we just talked about, you know, people will look at this like a demand zone, you know, it made a break of structure here, etc., and they will try to buy this, okay? So this means we will accumulate a lot of orders right in here, okay? And as soon as this gets closed below, we will most likely see a flush down, and that's exactly where I'm interested in. I will not sell this. I will not sell it, you know, I won't do that. I won't trade this to the downside, but if it comes down, so let me explain it to you like that. Wait just a second. So let's say if we come down like this, okay, what I will do then is I will wait for structure in here, okay? So this can be your 1 minute or 3 minute, whatever, okay? It doesn't really matter. The time frame is not really important here. As you can see right now, we get the flush down, okay? And that's exactly what you want to do, okay? Back then, I used to do it like this, you know, like trap. I used to mark it, so I don't try to FOMO into this, you know, because after this pin bar or this pin bar, a lot of people will try to buy this, you know, but they just get trapped because of the top wicks right here. So now we have the previous day high, okay, and the 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So now what we have to see is, okay, will this scenario happen, or will we build up structure here to go already, okay? And that's your only job. And I mean, for us, it's very simple. We have our entry criteria. So if I get a bullish manipulation candle, or if I get a, like in here, a bearish manipulation candle that becomes a bear trap, then that's also a perfect entry confirmation for me personally. Yeah, look guys, also here, look, it says, for example, long here, SL. Why is it a long? Because here, this was a 1 hour fair value gap, but obviously this is a huge, I mean, 100 pip, 15-minute candle. So, and London is not really that great. What would have been better is if you would just execute it on the 5-minute with this one, or with this bear trap right here. So you wouldn't have to put your stop loss there. You could have put it right here. You could have targeted the current high of the session, and that would already give you more than 2R. So that would be the actual trade you should take, you know. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, any questions, guys? And what I also do is when I use the indicator, I just turn off these here. I turn off the sessions. So look, it says only take trades during. Then I get session 3, 4, 5, and then I have the AM session, NYSE in London close, and that's already good enough for me. I have here alerts, but I am on the charts right now, so I don't need the alerts. And yeah, and we also have like a lot of other things in the background. Yeah, Emilian Ivanov indicator looks all in one bundle. This is awesome. Yeah, and the thing is, it's not only an all-in bundle. Look, for example, like there are a lot of indicators, and you know that we also had and we still have the MC alerts, for example, for free, or we used the ICT kill zones for free. But with this one, you now get signals. Okay, so now it says long, and it doesn't say long at the closure. It says long as soon as the setup presents itself. So you get the alert that you will have to go long. And let's say this is a 1 hour chart, right? So on the 1 hour, it says, okay, long gold, 1 hour. Okay, and you look at the time, and there are still like 10 minutes to go for the 1 hour. And for those 10 minutes, you just stay on the chart and you look at the closure. And if it still says long right here, so if this signal stays as it is, then you just execute a buy right here. And then, I mean, since this is a bullish trend, you would at least target this high, and then you could just trail your stop loss if you want. You know, you can take partials, like how you want to manage it. But we also have a risk to reward tool here as well. So TP multiplier, you can take this to 2 if you want. Look, the TP will go up after this. Look right here. Now TP is at 2, so 2R. Okay. So yeah, it is a really great tool. And actually, like, we did it first, like, for ourselves in the first place, you know. And I mean, we did really work hard on this, like 5-6 months with the software company together, because our strategy is a unique strategy. So they had to know everything about it, you know, like we explained them everything in detail, how we want everything. Then they have to test it, we have to test it out, we have to use it for ourselves first and see, okay, is there a bug, is there something wrong, maybe, you know, like stuff like that, you know. Nice one, good job, really. Yeah, thank you, brother. And it will be available soon. As I said, we just have to make some really nice videos about everything, like every component of the indicator, and after that it's good to go. Because right now we already have it like as we want it, you know. It gives the signals when we want. It doesn't give the signals when we don't want it. So it's perfect. We have also like, I mean, so it doesn't give you like counter trend trades. We have so much in the background to disable counter trend trading. So for example, right here, okay, normally this is if we are in a session time, okay, this is normally like a valid setup, okay, for example. But even though it is now not in a session, whatever, it won't give you this as a short signal, okay? And why? Because we are obviously in a bullish trend, okay? And we don't want to sell like small moves, you know? And that's why we let them code everything the way we want it. So, and we played around with that, you know, to have the best results, because we also have a win rate table actually, but it is a little bit off at the moment because of summertime, but I can show you that as well. Ovo Kev, quick question, brother. What's the name of the indicator you use? Yeah, it's right here, Funded Brothers Edge. Right here. So for example, the sessions right here, long win rate 62, short win rate 80%, bull trap 60, bear trap 75, total trades 29 trades. So and this is obviously for one-to-one. So as you can see, I had it here on one-to-one, and this is of course already really profitable. So this is extremely profitable. And if you do 1-2, it will change obviously, but you will have double the reward. So long win rate 50%, short 60, bull trap 40, bear trap 50. So yeah, I mean, these are really great numbers, and we had to work a lot to get to this. So everything we have in the background works fine. And what we have also, we also have the almost manipulation candles here as well. And then you will see also the changes. So for example, there were only 5 trades during New York, NYSE, London close with the almost manipulation candle. You can use both. You can use only the MC. Yeah, you can't find it because it's not public yet, brother. It's not public yet. This is our own indicator that we have built. And yeah, I mean, and also the time frame, like with time frame, this changes as well. So for example, as you can see, the 15-minute during New York is not really that great, but the 5-minute during the New York session is really great. And as you can see right here, a setup is forming right now because we swept the low, swept the high. So let me get that ready. 1 more minute to go. So let's see. If we get the closure, you will also most likely see the long signal from here. So 1 more minute, so be ready, guys. And if you didn't already, make sure you hit that like button before we enter this trade. And yeah, and let me get everything ready as well. Yeah, let's see what's, yeah, as you can see, look here, you got that long signal now. And if you had the alert on, you would get alerted right now as well. And yeah, let's see if it stays that way, because now, as you can see, it's gone. It's gone now, so it has to stay there. Okay, and that's exactly what I meant. Once you see the long signal, you just come and wait 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever, and if it's still there, you just execute, and if it's not there, you just go by your day and just wait for another signal. Okay, the stop loss also was really small, but we didn't get the signal, so no trade. Okay, no trade, but that's how it works. Okay, that's how it works. I think you guys saw it live now. It was really a great example. And as you can see, if it would have given us the long signal here, then we would have taken that one. Okay, then we would have taken that one, but as you can see, we didn't get the long signal. So 15 more minutes to go to NYSE. Let's see how the 15-minute candle closed. Yeah, not that great. I mean, it's still close below this doji, but obviously not that strong. So let's see. I mean, yes, I would like to see price to come into like this area, like around here, like around here. But if we get the confirmations above, like right here, then we'll take that as well. Okay. So have you guys taken a trade today, or are you in a trade at the moment? Let me know, so we can maybe also go through the chart of your trade, and maybe I can give you some FOMO or some fear and greed, you know, like FUD. And yeah, let's see, 15 more minutes for NYSE. I think we will have some bread on Nasdaq or US 30 today, but let's see. And as you can see, also, like let me see, yeah, NYPM for Nasdaq, we can add that as well, but I will take off NYAM. EU long. Okay, nice. EU longs. I think that's a good idea, because dollar is very, very bearish. So that alone, what I have in my mind is a good bias. I'm thinking to take a buy trade on EU. Your thoughts? Yeah, I mean, let me check the chart, okay? Just let's see what gold's doing. Okay, nothing. Okay, so let's see. Let's see the indicator on EU. Do we have any setups? Let's see the 1 minute. Yeah, we tapped that 4-hour FVG right there. So that was really great. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. Yeah, and also the win rate is really good on EU, as you can see right here, like 74%, 64%, 50% on the bear traps. And obviously, guys, you will just use the ones that are according to the trend. So, for example, here, since it's a bullish trend, you can just turn off the shorts and the bull traps, and then you only get the pro trend trades. Okay, and as you can see, it's very profitable. So just so you know. Yeah, I mean, EU long looks very good to me. Let's see how, yeah, the 1 hour didn't close that well, but it respected this fair value gap, which is also nice. But we could maybe come down once more into this 4 hour fair value gap right here. That could be possible. Yeah, nice. We didn't FOMO in. We wanted to see the signal to appear once again at the closure, and we saved ourselves a loss. Okay, you mean indicator has alarm when almost setup is ready and you have time to see trading view and make trade when candle close and setup is ready? Exactly. As I did it right now. Okay, so we got that long signal right here. Here was the long signal, but we were here at the moment, so it was a manipulation candle at that moment. But at the closure, we closed right here, so it disappeared. But I can show you, for example, if you would have used the almost manipulation candle on the 5 minute, for example, it would show you the long and the stop loss most likely. Yeah, as you can see right here, if you just long because of the almost manipulation candle, it wasn't really a good idea, because as you can see, the win rate is not that good on the 5 minute during the New York session. This is all backed by data. That's why we just stick to the manipulation candle and the 5 minute for the New York session. So yeah, 15 minute has the possibility to become a manipulation candle. So that would be awesome, because we would have NYSE then as well. So let's see. And we wouldn't be able to confirm this bull trap here as well. So that's also nice. So maybe what we could do is we could just, because this is now really great, because buyers are trapped and sellers are trapped as well. Okay, and that's the time you want to execute. Look, we got that long signal now. Okay, and we just have to wait now for the candle closure. Okay, look, long, it says long, but obviously we still have 8 minutes to go. Okay, so don't long just yet, guys. I mean, it could work out, but I wouldn't FOMO into anything. But let me explain you why sellers and buyers are trapped now. Look, sellers are trapped. Why? Because they always sold into the lows. Okay, and right here the buyers got trapped. Why? Because we broke highs and then we broke the lows, so buyers are stopped out as well. So now we are seeing that aggressive buying. Okay, so we had an accumulation in the FVG right here at the previous day high. Okay, right here, as you can see, it says previous day high. Okay, and now we're just waiting for the 50-minute candle closure. Okay, look, it still says long, so we will just have to wait. Just a waiting game. Yeah, nothing on the other assets at the moment. Yeah, I mean, if this closes as a manipulation candle and ideally above 90, I will give this a shot. This is really good, because of what I just explained on the 5 minutes, etc. Easy. Yeah, let me just get everything ready, because this thing looks about to blow. So so I'm ready in 6 minutes with everything. Oh. So how are you liking the stream so far? Let me know, guys. And what do you think we should do on the stream? Like anything you want us to do, let us know. So that can also give us an idea of what you guys want. Thanks for doing this, brother, says Mehdi Raza. Yeah, you are welcome, brother. You are welcome. Yeah, let's see. It looks really nice at the moment. It looks really, really nice. And if the 5 minute can close like this, is perfect. And ideally, what I would like to see is already a retest. Okay, so with the next one, with the last 5 minute, I would like to see a retest. Wait, let me see. The brush is not there. Let me do it with the path. Look, I would like to see the retest at least to 90, but maybe even more. And then another push, you know? Because then I would think, okay, NYC will probably just shoot up and not come for a retest again, because it already made the retest. It definitely helps and gives us confidence trading with professionals. Thank you, brother. Yeah, that's why we wanted to do this, because a lot of live trade and show how disciplined you guys are, etc. And just our thought process when we come to the charts. Remember what I said about this scenario, come down here, or this scenario with the trap, for example. Okay, so that's not something you can like explain it in just a YouTube video and stuff, you know. And this is more a thing of like live chart experience, talking about it, etc. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why, in my opinion, it's also more useful. And if you see all those streamers, I mean, we couldn't resist to just come on and stream, you know. And okay, the stop loss will most likely be like around 70 pips as of now. So that means we will extend our target as well. That's why I already have drawn these key levels right here. But we can see maybe we will just trail the stop loss, you know, because since tomorrow is FOMC, I'm not gonna aim for a huge trade, whatever, because I had a huge trade yesterday already, so I'm completely fine with just the normal like good trade. So make sure you guys have everything set up. We still have 2 minutes to go. Well said, brother. Yes, thank you. So no retest, no trade. No, I don't care about a retest. It would have been just good if we would have gotten the retest, but most likely we'll see the retest with NYC, and that's completely fine. I will just execute right away. Okay, so as long as this long signal stays here, I will execute on this. It's that simple. Yeah, the 30-minute now also almost a manipulation candle. Okay, so this becomes even better and better, guys. Let's check the 1 hour. Yeah, the 1 hour could maybe become a manipulation candle as well if we push more. Okay, 2 more minutes. So if we see the long signal stay here, we will enter this. Let me get everything ready now. Okay, nice. 1 more minute to go. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well right before we jump into this nice little trade. And make sure you are fast, because NYSE can sometimes just push up, you know, so it can become a bit dirty. Okay, how much is the stop loss now? Like around 80 pips. Yeah, around 80 pips. So let's see, maybe we can get a pullback or not. I'll tell you guys when I'm in. 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute. And after that, I think I can take a break and we can switch with Kadir. so he can just comment on the trade then. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Will this long signal stay? That's what it's all about right now. And the 30-minute now is also a manipulation candle. This is perfect, guys. Just so you know. As soon as this candle closes, I will enter now. Okay, perfect. Okay, didn't blast right away. That's good. Didn't blast right away. So around here, the entry is around there. And let's see what we can target, because as you can see, I mean, we are at all-time highs, so we don't really have a fixed target. I mean, yes, we do have this right here. Yes, I did enter. If you want, you can also enter. I mean, if it's according to your plan, that's your thing. And what I will do is I will just most likely just trail the stop after it hit the 700 flat, because I expect some serious volume after we break these highs right here. After we break these highs, I'm expecting some serious volume, and I'll just trail the stop. And yeah, that's it. I mean, this is a perfect closure. And yeah, let's see what's Nasdaq doing. Okay, nothing for now. Yeah, now it's just a waiting game, guys. If you entered, let me know. If you entered, let me know. If you are also with me in this trade, let me know in the chat. I'm really curious if you guys trust me that much. Yeah. I'm in. Emilian Ivanov, he trusts. Do you trust me or the indicator? 3693.4. You even have a better entry than me. 3 pips. Yes, in the trade. Anto. Yeah, nice. Both. Sajiva Niranjan. Yeah, nice. Yes, in the trade. The process. Oh, great. Okay, so you trust the process. I'm in with you. Niloy Deb. Mehdi Reza. Yes, in the trade. Nice, guys. So either we lose together or we win together. But obviously we will continue with these streams. So it doesn't really matter if you win or lose today, because most likely in the long run we will come out on top. As you can see, the win rate is positive. It is profitable. So the data speaks for itself. So how many guys are in the trade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. And the other 21 viewers didn't trust the strategy, or what's the problem? Or you didn't like the setup? Why didn't you enter? Let me know. I mean, maybe it's not according to your plan or something. You know, this can also be something. And it's also totally fine, you know. Yeah. Okay, we swept these lows right here. Yeah, I would like to see it here. Okay, the guys who like didn't enter don't know why, I guess. But if you didn't enter, you have a better price now. I mean, that's also an advantage. But look at the 1 minute. This is really nice. Look, a really solid push to the upside. Also a manipulation candle right here before the closure. So yeah, I mean, if you push, that's going to be really nice. And let's see, let's measure the daily candle. Mm. 250 pips. Okay, so what we could expect is from here, I would say, like, without like exaggerating whatever, I would say like 150 pips, okay? Because tomorrow is FOMC. You never know. Sometimes there is a lot of volume, sometimes no volume. I would expect like around here, so 400, okay? So this is a very, let's say, realistic target for the daily candle if we stay bullish, okay? And if you bought when I told you, you had a really good price, guys. Yeah, I mean, it is realistic, and at that point, let's see what the risk to reward would be. Yeah, 2.5. I mean, it's great. 2.5 or is really, really great. Yeah, let me see the 1 minutes. Yeah, look at the win rate on the bull traps and bear trap. 100% win rate. Wow, that's crazy. But wow, the 3 minute. Let me see the 3 minute. Oh, nice. 3 minute manipulation candle. 83%, 100%, 60%, 50%. Oh, that's great. And that's all only for the New York session, by the way. Also, let me turn this off. Let's see. Does it make a difference? Yeah, even better. Even better. Nice. So 3 minute has a really high win rate, guys, during the New York session. And you can do this with any asset. So, I mean, for example, 2-3 guys asked me about EU long. Let's check that as well. Yeah, look, pushing really nicely. As we spoke about it, I said it looks really, really great, and it's pushing already. So congrats to those guys as well. I hope I gave them some confidence to hold that trade. And you can do this with any asset you want to trade, you know? I mean, if you want to trade GJ, for example, just go in GJ and like you just select the session you want to trade GJ on, and then the time frame, if you want to use only key levels or FEGs or both, if you want to use the MC, the almost MC, anything, you know? And then you can see if the win rate is good or not, if it's profitable or not, and all data backed, you know, and that's what we want, you know. So yeah, obviously, yo brother, what's the target for this trade? I mean, realistic target is this key level, but from the daily range, I mean, a 400 pip daily candle is not, I think, too much. I mean, yesterday the daily candle was 600 pips. So if we can get like 400, I mean, it's good, you know. So that would bring us around here, you know. Like 400 would be around 3,715, you know. Around there. I think that's a realistic target. And that would give us more than 1 to 2. But of course, don't forget what I said, guys. After we sweep this high, I want to see like really, really a huge push. If I don't see that, we'll manage the trade, but I am expecting a lot of volume and momentum after we break this high right here. And then we could look to also trail our stop loss right here. Okay, so now we broke the 1 hour high. So the 1 hour is a manipulation candle at this point, guys. Yes, look, it says long also, but you would have to wait 20 minutes. And if this candle can close as a strong manipulation candle, maybe we could also extend our target. But I'm just mentioning it, but obviously we'll just have to wait and see. By the way, guys, we only have 23 likes. I mean, that's way too less. We have to push this stream, guys. We have to push this stream. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will have a video also coming up in 20 minutes, a premiere, where we're also going to use this indicator in that video. So make sure you hit that like button, smash it, and also be active in the live chat so we can push this stream and grow this together. I'm remembering all of the guys who are chatting with us: Simon, Anto, Edgar, BF, Promise, Emilian, Ovo Kev, Nico, Niloy, Mehdi, Sajiva. All of you guys, I have you guys now in my mind. I'm always gonna remember you guys. So let's see. Yeah, 50 pips of a push. We saw a 50 pip push. Nothing crazy yet. And this rejection now here is really good as well. Why? Because now we had the retest already. So once we break these highs, there is no point in coming back. We just have to push. Okay? And that's the great thing. And that means also I can now take a break and Kadir can take over and give you some sauce, because he is the price action king. I'm not that good at price action. He will give you some secret sauce. Niloy, love you, man. Love you too, guys. And see the retest.
So really nice trade here taken by Hamza. I'm sure many of you guys took that trade as well. Let's see how it goes. We have some really nice momentum candles closing, and if you guys look also, this is like the NY high right here. We have a body closure above that NY high at this point. We have the body closure above that high, and if the 15-minute candle now also closes above that, that's a very strong sign. And also then we will have like 15 minutes left for this 1 hour candle to close. And be sure that if this 1 hour candle closes above this wick, most likely we'll have a similar move like yesterday. Look, closing above the range, and then we're seeing the continuation to the upside. We could see something similar like that for the session if we do close above this range right here. You know, we had this 1 hour which got trapped, and now the fair value gap got hit, PDH retest got hit, and beautiful trade. This is also like a bread and butter setup of ours. You know, if in a bullish trend the previous daily high is getting swept, and you go above it, close above, and then come back into a 1 hour or 4 hour fair value gap. It's a very nice setup, which has a really high win rate, you know. So keep that in mind. If you see it and we are not streaming, just take it and don't worry about it. You know, of course it can be a losing trade, but the win rate is very high because you're going with the trend. Kadir, my man, love the glasses. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I have to put on the glasses because my eyes really start to burn after some time, so the glasses have to be there, bro, for sure. And let me make a quick post right here also on Twitter, because we will have another video coming up today. And you guys can check that out as well later on. CT. There will be also a prop firm challenge giveaway, by the way, so you guys can take advantage of that if you are interested. If you watch the whole video and answer the giveaway question, then you can participate in that. So perfect. Oh, by the way, we have a deep retest now on the 5-minute, 15-minute candle closed like a doji. So this is now very important stuff. Like this is the NYSE open candle, right? So NYSE pushed up and then came back down, closed below. So there are two possibilities now. First one is that this is just a retest and we come down and go up again, or we come a bit lower and go up from there, retest the 90 key level, or we just continue now, or this was a fake out and this candle right here will get trapped as well and we go all the way to the stop loss, which is a lower probability, to be honest, because if I'm looking at the 30-minute candle and whenever I see a 30-minute candle closing like this strong, usually it's the other way around and this is just a steeper wick or a retest of the open, you know, because if you look at it, if this is a 30-minute candle, that pullback is just a retest of the open, which is the NYSE open, and usually then it just continues going to the upside. This is a 2-1 or a 3-1. I think 3R or 2.5R. Yeah, 2.5R. Around 2.5R, which is quite okay as a risk to reward, quite good. You know, with a 2R you need like 33% to be break even, and up from 40% you are already profitable, and 50% is much higher. And if you guys see the win rate right here, it's quite high, if I say so myself. And this is nothing, you know, that you can fake or something, because this is what the indicator data is showing. Even look, guys, even this candle right here, which was the CPI candle, even this buy right here played out, because right here is the TP. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, we would really appreciate also if you guys could share the stream, you know, like, because at this point we have how many people watching? 35, and I think we can 10x that really, really easy when everyone just shares it, and that way we can get up to like 200-300 maybe, you know. So that would be really, really nice. We would really appreciate the support. And yeah, what's the TP and SL? Riding gold all-time highs with you guys. Yeah, bro, it's not an easy task, to be honest. Many people don't have the confidence to buy the all-time highs, you know, because I remember like back in the days when I first started trading, and the strategy we learned, the mentor had like a kind of like a yeah, some weird principles, you know, like never buy the all-time highs or whatever. But I mean, it doesn't make sense at all. at the all-time highs, you want to keep on buying, because we are not swing traders. We are just looking to get the extension move for today, and if this crashes down later on, we don't care. We're out of the markets, you know. Maybe you just have a runner, but that's about it. We are scalping the markets. So why should I try to catch these kind of small moves, you know, and then get trapped really easily? Doesn't really make that much sense, does it? What's the TP and SL? It's right here, bro. Stop loss is 36.85 and TP 37.14. Amazing insight, Kadir, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Much love. And like I said, we have a video coming up as well, guys. If you guys can watch that later on as well. Yeah. So about like 10 minutes for the closure. And for now, it looks like it's a good retest. Nine minutes to go for the 15 to close, for the 30 to close, and for the 1 hour to close. So like I said, in around like that, if we can close above this high right here, that will make it very, very easy. If not, and if we close around this area, maybe we can see another pullback and then go. But regardless of that, I'm pretty confident in this trade that it will play out. Of course, I mean, anything can happen in the markets, you know. If the volume is not there and we can't break all-time highs and can't push through, of course, then it won't be like that. But other than that, the trade is there, the probability is there, and just measure the candles, guys. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there's the stool. We have around 16 candles. And now look at this. 4 candles engulfed 16 candles. What does that tell you? This tells you that we have volume in the markets, and if we have volume in the markets, we will break these kind of resistance zones, you know. So yeah, because look, these candles were very small, but these candles are big candles, 57 pips, you know. So that tells you that we have volume in the markets, and if you have volume in the markets, then we will push through areas where we would normally maybe stop, you know. This 15-minute candle engulfed around 4 candles. Very, very strong volume. Grüße aus Frankfurt, Bro. Grüße zurück, Berkan. Ich war noch nie in Frankfurt, aber Grüße zurück. Ja. Grüße nach Deutschland. Congrats and good luck with your lives. I'm pretty confident that step by step you will have solid progress. Yeah, hopefully, bro. I mean, slowly and surely we're setting everything up, you know, and each and every time the stream will be better, of course, you know, whether it is from a tech perspective and so on and so forth. Later on, we'll introduce giveaways. Yeah, we just need the stream to be growing, you know. Right now it's very small. 30 viewers is not a lot, especially since we have almost 70k subscribers. But once we keep on doing these, YouTube will start pushing it as well. And like I said, if you guys can just share it on the socials, doesn't have to be private socials, you know, if you're not comfortable with that. But if you have like a trading account on Instagram or Twitter, you know, just post it. And yeah, because there are a bunch of nonsense streams going on, guys. People taking, I mean, I remember back in the days, I'm not gonna mention any names, but people would take just like this, you know, enter 10 pips and celebrate, you know, double is in the chat, you know, as if they, I don't know, made a fortune or something, you know. For me to be happy with making these 10 pips, I have to risk like 10 lots. Or maybe even 20 lots, you know. But what does that tell you? Like from a risk to reward perspective, risking 60 pips to make like 10 pips doesn't make sense at all, you know. And that's why you will see those people, once they have like a couple losses, it will be very tough for them psychologically, you know, because they can have maybe a high win rate, 70-80% or even higher, but they have like 100 pips stop loss, 10 pips take profit, and if they have one loss, they will have to make it up with 10 wins. And it should be the other way around, you know. You can have 5 losses, but 5 wins will cover those losses, plus give you profits on top, you know. And that's the actual trading. That's real trading, you know. Because if you have like a 1 to 2 risk to reward, yeah. Let's say you go for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. If you go for a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and let's say you lose 5 of those trades, right? And you took 10 trades. So you're minus 5%, but plus 10%, because 5 multiplied by 2 is 10% profits, and minus the 5 trades that you lost is 5. So you're still up 5%. And let's say that's a month, you know, and you took 10 trades in that month, which is realistic, you know, if you go for A+ setups. And I'm not talking about like a crazy high win rate, I'm just talking about 50%. And it still works even if you have 40%, by the way. So it's all about the risk to reward, you know. You can take a losing trade, but what do you do with your winning trades? You know, are you squeezing out your winners? Are you going for more, you know? Or are you scared and close at 10-20 pips, you know? In welchem Timeframe machst du die meisten Entries? 5 minute, 15 minute. 5 minutes, 50 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes we get entries as well. It all depends on the perspective, you know. Usually if it's a really nice setup, let me give you an example from yesterday, for example, you know. Yesterday right here there was a trade, right? So we got the long on the 1 hour time frame. So the indicator gave the long setup. So what happened then? After that, we jumped down to the 5 minutes and we waited for the bottom wick to be formed and got the buy right here, you know. And the beauty of this is you have a much higher risk to reward. You risk 35 pips and get 130 pips. This was around like a 1 to 4 almost, you know. Made me pass like 2 phase 2 accounts, risked 1%, and went for a 5R, and yeah, and that's the beauty of the risk reward, you know, because if you guys remember on the previous stream we took a loss. I believe it was this one. No, the previous day, somewhere in here, I'm not sure, but one loss doesn't mean like anything at all, you know. And that's, unfortunately, this is something that many people in the beginning have to understand, you know. Losses are part of the game. It's like an expense, you know. You can have a business and you won't make profits right away, you know. If you're selling some products, you have to also buy products and form that to your products and whatever, you know. You will have expenses. So a losing trade is an expense. And if you, let's say you have expenses in 5 trades, you lost 5 trades. Now, if you don't let your winners run and go for more, you will only get your expenses in with 5 winning trades at the 1R, and then you will be break even, you know. Same as in the business, you don't aim for break even, you aim for profits, you know. So just like that, you know, like always think about when you're in a trade and you're about to close early, not because of something that is developing. Let's say something can happen and you have to manage your risk and put your stops, break even, whatever. That's something very different. But if you're closing out emotionally, ask yourself, if you go to a store, to any business, are they willing to sell below the price that they offer? Maybe they give a small discount, but that's about it, you know. If you're buying a phone, if I buy this iPhone, if I ask, let's say I tell them, give me this for 500 euros, the guy will tell me, are you stupid, you know, doesn't make sense. this phone has a price, 1.5K whatever, and you have to pay the price. They are not willing to sell below. So why are you ready to sell when your trade didn't go to the target that you decided? Let's say you're risking $1,000. If you're risking 1,000 and you should go for 2, why are you cutting at 1? You know, it doesn't make sense. So you are selling your product below the price that you were planning to. And no business would do that. This is only happening in trading because it's out of emotions, you know. Anyways, let's check the 1 hour. So 1 hour close below. So we don't have a manipulation candle. We have an almost manipulation candle. It's not a strong closure. So like I said, there is a high probability we get a bottom wick and then go up, which is already forming. 30-minute is a doji, kind of like a doji continuation candle. So ideally we would get the wick fill now. We have a bottom wick now. We want a wick fill to the upside now. So we get the continuation. 15-minute didn't really do much. Didn't break the low, didn't break the high. So not really an information to get here. On the 5-minute, we also are ranging. So the whole thing is now, can we get the wick fill on the 30-minute and the 1 hour? You know, and just gonna see and hold the trade. Let me check the chat. When you trade live and show what you're doing, people will come to watch and learn. You're doing what a real trader should do, not just analyzing old charts. Exactly, bro. I mean, there are many traders that are very good, you know, backtesting the markets, but backtesting is not making you any money, bro. So you have to, you know, keep it real at the end of the day. Of course, backtesting is super important, you know, but I also backtested a lot, you know, back in the days. But at the end of the day, we all know, guys, that your performance in the backtest can be very good, but when you go to the live markets, you don't hold that trade for a 3 hour. You close at 1 hour all of a sudden, you know. But why are you doing that? That's the whole thing, you know. So, and you can only learn that in the live markets, guys. So that's very important. The RR and Winrate does the heavy lifting. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Proper risk management is the key. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you can make the calculation very, very easy, you know, like if you have, let's not do it 10 trades. Let's do 100 trades. 100 trades. And let's say the win rate is not great. You have 50 losing trades. 50 losing trades, 50 winning trades. 1-to-1, you are break even, obviously, because you lose 50, you win 50. So we are break even. 1 to 1.1, and you're already profitable. You know, of course, I mean, profitable, but in what sense, you know? You're not really making a fortune. But if I go up to 1.5R, you are already in profits, you know? How much in profits? Let's calculate like in percentage. You lose 50%, you win 50%, but now you don't win 50%, you win 75%. You know? So we will be up 25, right? Anyone who's good in math can tell if you are correct or not. I think this should be okay. This should be correct. I'm not sure. I mean, you're profitable 100%. Let's use ChatGPT here. 100 trades, 1.5R, and risking only 1R. What's the return? Yeah, I should be correct, I think. Just wanted to be sure. Exactly, yeah. I just want to make sure, you know. So 25%, you know. So now, guess what? If you go in, make this 1 to 2, we will have a 50% return. This is already huge, by the way. This is very, very big. But again, to make it real for you guys, this is only if you actually follow it, you know, because many traders, what they will do, they will follow the plan today, but will not follow it tomorrow, you know. So you have to be you stay true to your strategy and follow the strategy every day. And if you do that, it's a no-brainer. But of course, in order to do that, you need to have a profitable strategy in the first place. Look right here. Let's take these stats, right? I think this is set for 1-to-1, and we're talking about a 5-minute strategy. We have 29 trades. Let's do the math in here. We have 29 trades, of course, but some of them are less and whatever. But let's say the long win rate, 60% 1-to-1, you are profitable. 80% you are highly profitable. 60% you are profitable. 75% you are highly profitable, you know. So it's all about the math. It's all about the math. And that's why I always say, get your data, collect your data, know your win rate, and just play with that, you know. A lot of times it may not be the strategy, but it's maybe the numbers, you know, because maybe you're going always for that 1-to-1 and trying to aim for a high win rate because you have a weak psychology and you need those wins, you know. You need the high win rate to continue trading. But maybe if you just go for the 1-to-2 and have a 40-50% win rate, you will have much better results and get out of that break-even stage or the losing stage, you know. And also, guys, you can post this trade and tag us on Instagram and on Twitter, whatever platform you guys use. You can tag us that we took this trade on the live stream. And yeah, we would really appreciate the support, because like I said, the more the stream is being watched, the higher the probability is that we will continue, and we will try to do them daily, you know, or maybe like a 1-day break in between. We'll see how we go about that. Maybe like Friday we don't do it or something, I don't know. But we'll see, you know. We'll see about that. But for the time being, we are here. And yeah, if you guys can show some support, that would be amazing. Hey bro, how do I get the indicator? Bro, the indicator is not live yet. It's not public. It's our own indicator. And yeah, once it is public, we will tell you guys. But for the time being, it's still not public. We've been working on this thing like 4 or 5 months now, I think. And it's about to be perfect, you know. It's almost finished. And I think this will be the first ever in the industry, because I don't know a single indicator in the industry which is telling you the buy and sell signal with stop loss and TP, basically. I don't know any indicator like that, to be honest. And giving you also the data here on the right, you know. So it's quite crazy if you think about it. And it's showing you the sessions, showing you the pivots, you know, midnight, daily open, previous weekly high, whatever, you know. So showing you the manipulation candles. I mean, it's really beautiful, and hopefully it will really be worth it for the work that we've put into this for the last like half a year now. And yeah. Kadir, bro, I know this is out of the blue, but what is your ethnicity? Yeah, take an educated guess, bro. You guys can take an educated guess. Let's see what you guys think. Type it in the chat. Let's see who gets it right. If someone knows it already, then don't say it, you know. Don't make it too easy for the guys. From Middle East, which country? Middle East, I mean, there are many countries in the Middle East. But to be honest, I hear like all kinds of stuff. To be honest, I hear like a lot of different nations. Central Asia, no, brother. I've been to, by the way. I was in Uzbekistan in April, I think, yeah. And yeah, it was very, very nice, very, very nice. That's the broader range specific Dubai. No, brother, no. I look like an Emirate guy. No, I think Emirate guys are not. I don't have a light skin. Usually. Nerelisin, yeah, he knows already. I believe you're Arab. Yeah, no, guys. Okay, apart from the above question, what's the reason behind the candles in 1 minute are forming a consolidation area? Any thoughts on this? Yeah, it's just an accumulation, bro, because think about it. You're just before the all-time highs, and we didn't sweep the all-time high yet, so we're just seeing an accumulation, you know? We're seeing an accumulation for price to push higher. It will boggle my mind if you would say Afghanistan. No, brother. I have 2 Afghan friends. They don't look like Afghans, but I think they have some Tajik blood. They are maybe originally from Tajikistan, but I'm not from Afghanistan, bro. Good job, Hamza. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Yes, makes sense. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. So there are the guesses were not right. I'm not an Arab, even though I would be an advantage because speaking Arabic is a big advantage. Also, like globally, but also as a Muslim, is a very big advantage. And it's anyone who is trying to learn it. It's a tough language to learn, and I'm on it. Bro, Egypt, no, brother. How? Which Egyptian does look like me, bro? Egyptians don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Some of them look different, but most of them they don't look like me. You know, most of them they have curly hair, curly beard, a little bit more dark skin. You know. Iranian, no, brother, no. But you are close. No, I'm exactly. South Trader got it right. I'm Turkish. And yeah. So Middle East was quite near. But not exact. But also the thing is, like with Turkish people, they look, many of them, yeah, it's true. The Jesta, I didn't see it. The Jesta got it right first from Turkey, yeah. You're Arab? No, brother. I am not an Arab. But many Turkish people, they look very different. That's why I think it can be confusing. You know, some of them, they really look like Arabs. They are like brown skin. And some of them, they look like Asians, you know. And some of them, they look like Europeans. Like they can be blonde, you know, whatever, you know, white skin. Yes, dollar down index, fill, gold gap up. Yeah, we are about to break the all-time highs, guys. Let's check the futures chart really quick. Yeah, futures is also going. So Congratulations, you guys are witnessing new all-time highs on gold live on stream. The cam is stuck? What do you mean, bro? The cam is stuck? Yeah, it seems like the cam is stuck. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of too much volume on gold. But regardless, the screen is there, guys. So bir zaman sonra kaldıramıyor ya. Ich weiß nicht, was da los ist. Ne yapayım? Ja, ich glaube, bir zaman sonra dayanamıyor einfach. Ja.
So guys, how are you liking the trade so far? We are almost at 1-to-1, and yeah, Kadir is trying to fix a cam right now. Let's see if it comes back. But I think it's also something with the software we are using to stream. But it should be back.
Yeah, back to normal, guys. Like I said, with time we'll get this stream thing sorted out much better. But as of right now, which is good news, we have new all-time highs, 5-minute candle. I'm not sure, yeah, closed above, kind of, you know. Now what should happen? Let me tell you that. Let's go on to the 1 minute so you guys can understand that a little bit better, you know. We are about to approach the 700, so we didn't tap it yet. And now you want to see a blast through that level, you know. So in around 3 minutes, this candle should close above and we should just blast through this level. Because why? We are breaking all-time highs with volume. And again, if there is volume in the markets, then you want to see clean moves. Look, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. It's around 7-8 candles, so 40 minutes of range. And if you have a range of 40 minutes, you want to see now a good move. Now already we are up a significant amount, 85 pips, which is not bad, but we want a little bit more than that, you know. And at this point, I think that especially with the new 1 hour, putting this stop, this trade to break even at least makes sense. I mean, of course, everyone's own trade. If you guys want to close partials, you can close partials. It's everyone's own decision. But we want to aim for the upside there, you know. So this trade should be risk-free for everyone. Because why? This is also very important. Does it make sense for this new 1 hour to come back down, take his own low? Does not make sense at all, you know. On the 30-minute also doesn't make sense. We had a beautiful wick fill, 15-minute candle close above, so it doesn't make sense to break this low at this point. So we are seeing the continuation to the upside. Why would price come back all the way down here? It doesn't make sense. So we have to protect us and manage our risk, you know. So it's always important in the market. You cannot control the outcome, but the only thing that you can do is always manage your risk, you know. Like, that's so very important, guys. Damn, I was gonna bro, I've been backtesting your strategy and it works. Thank you for everything. You're very welcome. Take profit. The strategy works beautifully. That's a fact. This is too real, 3,700, and can't imagine in this time of year. Perfect. Emilian, we are neighbors. Amazing, bro. Where are you from? Digesta, we can see the chart moving, but you are stuck. Yes, I think it's done. Freeze. Great, brother. Asif, damn, I was gonna short New York Open, saw your stream, changed my mind, longed it and made money. So yeah, jazakallah khair, jazana wa iyak, brother. Saw trader, nice bro, never counter trend gold. Exactly, last 2 years gold was always bullish. If you're still counter trending, I don't know what you're doing. Usman Hamza, I believe you're Nigerian. Okay, that's a good one. Mehdi Raza, Hamza and Kadir, you guys are the real deal, man. I'm looking forward to learning from you guys. I appreciate it, bro. Click the link in the description, watch that free course. It will be amazing for you. Anto, nowhere, I have no idea what this is, but it's good for engagement. You guys can spam the chat, by the way. It's completely fine, just to get the engagement going. Niloy Depp, now can I move the trade at BE? Absolutely, I said that. Now up the 3700 mark, yes. Emilian, yeah, fix, perfect. Sajiva Nirajan, I move my SL to BE too early. BE hit long back. Yeah, that's on you, bro. I mean, here it doesn't make sense at all to move to break even. Why? You know, it would be just out of fear. You know, if you don't accept the loss, then don't take the trade in the first place. Hey, bros, what is your expectation about SAU USD after FOMC? I have no idea, bro. I don't care. All I care is about the daily chart, intraday. You know. Yes, will do, man. Big love. Perfect. Emilian Ivanov, Bulgaria. Oh, nice, bro. That's amazing. Anto, I took the profits and out of the market. Amazing, bro. Congratulations. Post it on the socials. Repost. We will repost it. Tag us. You know, give a like on the stream. Push the stream, guys. I mean, yeah. Try to just support the channel, guys. You know, I mean. We're not making any money out of these streams whatsoever. We just want to do this to give back to the community, and we just to have a good time with you guys, you know. Bros, are you gonna be live from now on? Yes, we will be live regularly around this time, you know. Notifications on. Get the notifications on, and yeah, this trade, it can take some time till price goes all the way up. Of course, we will not keep the stream that long, because around like London close, we will close the stream always, you know, like around this time, actually, like 10:30. Was hat's mit eurer Funded Brothers Guarantee auf sich, Bro? Kannst du kurz erklären? I'm not sure, bro, what you mean. Do you mean like the course getting funded guarantee? It's all it's about the fact that if you get the course and you don't get funded, we will work with you until you get funded. You know, if you watch the whole all the videos, put in all the work, you know, and you don't get funded, then we will work with you until you get funded, you know. But to be honest, if you watch all videos, if you watch all the trade recaps, all the breakdowns, watch the streams, I think it's impossible that you don't get funded, because it's not that hard, you know. It's just, and especially with our strategy, we have a very mechanical strategy, just as you guys saw, you know, like basically 3 steps. If you follow the steps, take the trades, you will be profitable most likely. Let's like the stream, everyone, and show some love. Exactly. Like the stream. I'll have to watch your all videos this week, inshallah. I will concentrate on this strategy. May Allah bless you. Amazing, bro. Thank you. May Allah bless you as well. Perfect, Barkan. I'm happy that it's clear now. And like I said, guys, I think yeah, it's getting a bit around this time. We will close the stream always, so today we'll also do that. And yeah, get ready to make you turn on your notifications. Tomorrow the stream will start again, NY session 8:30. So yeah, around 8:30, let's say, or a little bit earlier maybe. The stream will always start. So that's Eastern time, and European time it's around 2 p.m. So like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, guys. We appreciate the support. And if you are in this trade still, like I said, yeah, whatever, you know, it will take some time, maybe, you know. So yeah,
But it's risk-free.
it's a risk-free, yeah. Just be mindful, you know, manage the trade. And danke für alles, Abi, seid die Besten. Ja, danke, Bruder, danke. Kadir, bro, you didn't say your ethnicity. I said it, bro, I'm Turkish. I don't know why does that matter, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter where I'm from at all, you know. I mean, I personally don't care about those things at all. But yeah. Anyways, guys, take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Get your notifications on. Watch the YouTube video that just came out. And